Hi, this is Jane Shug with Westpac London's end of day report for Friday the 2nd of March. It was a pretty quiet day on the economic data front, no major US economic releases. We had Canadian GDP growth reported for the fourth quarter of 2011. The economy there slowed from just over a 4% annualised pace in the quarter to just under 2%, 1.8% annualised. There was an acceleration in consumption spending, but other parts of the economy were softer. German retail sales were weak in January, down 1.6%. A factor at play there could be higher energy prices, sort of dampening household disposable income, on top of the fact that Germany is probably in recession at the moment. But the other focus was on the EU Leaders Summit. Nothing really concrete emerged from it, although France's Nicolas Sarkozy came out and said that although the economic crisis is not yet over, we have turned the page of the financial crisis, basically saying that we're moving from the budget cutting austerity phase of policy management phase to the pro-growth policy phase, given that Europe's probably now heading into recession. Now, even by saying that we've turned the page on the budget cutting part of the crisis, I think it's probably going to be overly confident of him. EU leaders have been here before declaring victory on the budget side. Our view at Westpac is that both the Greek and the Portuguese bailouts won't be enough, won't be sufficient to keep those governments financed as they stand at the moment, given our view of the economic outlook. And it should only be a matter of months before that becomes apparent. So I think we'll be back here again before too long, notwithstanding Sarkozy's apparent confidence. That's about it, really. It's one of those fairly quiet days we get on Fridays occasionally, and market movements reflect that. Very soft, really. The FTSE in London down 0.15% today. The French market's up just under 0.25%. And the German market down 0.14%. Now there's still about an hour of trading to go in Europe. It's about 20 to 4. So something could happen in the last little bit of trade, but that's where we stand at the moment. The Dow's down 0.04%, just over an hour into the US trading session, and that's 12,975 for the level of the Dow. Commodity markets mostly negative today. They had a good run up yesterday. They've pulled back a bit today. We've got oil prices down 1.2%, $107.55 a barrel. 0.5% down for gold at $1,713 an ounce, and copper prices down almost 0.5% today at 391 cents a pound. The Aussie dollar, it's at 1.0753, so it's a bit softer today. It was around 108. Yesterday. It's pulled back a bit with the general sort of malaise that seems to have crept into markets today. Lots to watch for next week. We've got Reserve Bank of Australia interest rate decision, and in New Zealand as well, the latest monetary policy statement there. Bank of England, ECB. We're not expecting anything really from any of those banks, although the ECB will downgrade its growth forecasts, we think. And we'll be here to talk about all those events as they happen. So I'll speak to you then. Have a good weekend.